Good morning, dear students. So again we'll see the problems based on a solution of non-homogeneous partial differential equation by direct integration. But here in the previous class we have seen the problems based on this by direct integrating by separating. But here one example I have taken. Solve dou square z upon dou x into dou y is equal to sin x into sin y, for which dou z by dou y is equal to minus 2 times sin y, where means this is a condition they have given. So earlier they have told just to solve a partial differential equation with no condition, but here now they have given the condition and we need to simplify the problems based on this. So we have without condition problems and with conditions problem. So in today's class we'll see the examples based on conditions and how to get the equation by the given partial differential equation on doing a direct integration. Now we'll see the solution of this. So dou square z upon dou x into dou y is equal to sin x sin y. So this is a non-homogeneous differential equation, a partial differential equation. So here before integrating I will rearrange this as, you can go direct integration also, but just I will rearrange, then we will go for integration. So this can be written as dou by dou x. Among this dou square I have taken one dou and this dx into dou z by dou y is equal to, this is as it is, sin x into sin of y. So on integration, integrating with respect to, here dx is there means you have to write with respect to x. So if you integrate, so this d by dx will vanish. So what is going to be left here? It will become only left dou z by dou y is equal to integration of sin x into sin y with respect to x means dx, plus we have to add here arbitrary function f of opposite of this x is what here? Y, because the independent variables are x and y here. So we'll go for the next step because integration of this. So dou z upon dou y is equal to, so here with respect to x means sin y is a constant, so I'll write sin y as it is. So integration of sin is what here? Minus times cos x plus this f of y as it is. So therefore this will become, I'll rearrange this because this is, we got a first integration simplification, because here second derivative it is, so we have to reduce it again on integration. So this dou z upon dou y, I will rewrite it as dou by dou y of z is equal to minus cos x into sin y plus f of y. Okay, again integrating with respect to y. What happens here? So integration, on integration this dou by dou y will vanish. What is going to be left here? Z is equal to minus outside integration of cos of x into sin y into dx plus integration of small f of y with respect to y, it is, be clear. So with respect to y, here also dy, plus you need to add an arbitrary function, integrating function, that is g of opposite of this y is x. So therefore, so simplification is z is equal to minus as it is, cos of x is also as it is, because with respect to y we are doing, into, because cos x and minus, these are, cos x is constant as it is, integration of sin y is what here again? Minus cos of y plus integration of f of y with respect to y. So it is, I will choose as capital F of y as how we have taken previously, plus g, small g of x as it is. So rearrange. So z is equal to minus minus plus cos x into cos y plus capital F of y plus g of small x. So we got the z now. Now we got the results now. So one thing we'll do here. So given equation we have, then what we got, dou z by dou y will give equation number 1 for this, and what z answer we got, the z answer will give as equation number 2. Why means they have given the conditions here, two conditions. They have given the value of dou z by dou y, which can be replaced in equation number 1, and see dou z by dou y is a value is minus 2 times sin y when x is 0. So these two conditions will apply in equation number 1, and z is equal to 0 when y is odd. So this second condition, this is the first condition in the question, this is the first condition, okay, will apply in equation number 1, and this is a second condition will apply in equation number 2, and we'll see what is the final result of this given partial differential equation on direct integration with the given two conditions. One by one we'll see now. Now see here, so using the condition, that means first condition in the question, what I have marked, dou z by dou y is equal to minus 2 times sin y where x is 0. This is the first condition. From the question I had taken equation 1. So what equation 1 I had taken, once again here I had taken rewrite. Now in this place of dou z by dou y, dou z by dou y, I will replace minus 2 times sin y, and wherever x is there we'll put x is equal to 0. So in place of dou z by dou y, it will become what here, minus 2 times sin y is equal to this minus sin y as it is cos of 0 plus f of y as it is. Okay, so now what happens we'll see. So minus 2 times sin y is equal to cos of 0 is 1, so 1 into minus sin y is minus sin y plus f of y. We'll keep f of y here only, that is f of y is equal to this minus 2 sin y, shift this to the left hand side, it will become plus sin y. So f of y is equal to minus 2 sin y and plus sin y will become what here, minus sin y. So with the help of first condition we got the answer of small f of y. So we'll keep this one as it is. Or okay, so when it is required we'll apply. See, one point I want to clear here. So when we are preparing equation 2, integration of f of y dy, I have taken it is capital F of y. So where I want to mention here, where capital F of y is nothing but integration of small f of y dy, because once we just now we got the value of f of y, will replace, and from this we can get the value of capital F of y. Okay, fine. Now we know that capital F of y is nothing but integration of small f of y into dy, which is integration of f of y. We got the answer as minus sin y into dy, which is nothing but minus, you keep outside, integration of sine is nothing but what here, it is minus times cos y, which is nothing but plus cos y. So remember, so capital F of y answer we got what here, cos of y. Now similarly the second condition, what is second condition here, using the condition that z is equal to 0, second condition they have given z is equal to 0 if y is an odd multiple of pi by 2. See, this y is an odd multiple of pi by 2, so this can be written as when z is 0, then so when when y is an odd multiple of pi by 2 can be written as the value of y is equal to 2n plus 1 of pi by 2. If you put any value of n, so this will become odd number only. If you put n is 0, 2 into 0 is 0, 0 plus 1 is 0, 1, 1 is nothing but odd number. If you put n is equal to 1, so 2 plus 2 into 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 is nothing but again odd. So if you put n is equal to 2, 2 2 is a 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, all 2n plus is nothing but a odd number. So they have said y is an odd multiple, means this what bracket is there, it is odd multiple of pi by 2. So this is nothing but y value. So this y is equal to 0 and z is equal to 0 and y is equal to 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 will apply in what here, in this equation number 2. In this equation number 2 will apply and will get, so we know the value of f of capital Y, will from this condition will get g of y, and this z will be free from this integrating factor f of y and g of x finally. Now equation 2 is z is equal to cos of x cos y plus f of y plus g of x. So we'll replace everything. When z is 0, z is 0 means apply 0 is equal to cos of x is as it is cos of x, then cos of y value is 2n plus 1 of pi by 2, so cos of 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 plus f of y, so capital F of y we got the answer how much here, so capital F of y we got the answer cos of y, so we'll apply that value here. Capital F of y is nothing but cos of y, and we don't know the value of g of x, right as it is. So on simplification, so but remember cos of 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 is always 0. So therefore this will become 0 is equal to 0 into cos of x is what here 0 plus, here also we need to apply the value of y, that is cos of, here also we need to apply 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 plus g of x, which is nothing but 0 is equal to 0 plus, this is also 0 because cos of 2n plus 1 of pi by 2 is 0 plus g of x. So therefore we can conclude that g of x is 0. So we got, and so therefore all right, by condition we got capital F of y answer we got cos y, and small g of answer we got 0. So with this condition equation 2 becomes, because we want z value, so z is equal to, here we need to apply cos of, so value of f of y and g of x, so we got what here, it is cos x cos y plus capital F of y answer is cos y, but g of x is what here 0. So therefore z is equal to cos x cos y plus cos y. So this is the answer, or else you can take cos y common, z is equal to cos y common, what left inside, it is cos x plus 1, either this answer or this answer. Right.